You're watching Adorama TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Adorama TV iPad app reviews. I'm Mark Wallace. Well, today we're checking out an app that's one of my favorites that I've seen here on the iPad too. It is called Collage, and it allows you to rotate and spin and flick pictures and make these really cool collages. So let's take a closer look at Collage. Collage is an app that's super easy to use, and one of the things I love about it is when you first open it, the instructions are right there. So to bring things to the front, you just tap. If you want to edit, you double tap. If you want to move something to the back, you just tap and hold. If you want to get rid of a picture, you just flick it. If you want to undo what you just flicked off the screen, you click this little undo button here, or it's also used for delete. You can share with friends, you can add photos, and you can browse the gallery. So what I want to do is I want to hit this home button here, and I want to create a new collage. And so I'm going to go to this next thing here. It says tap here to create a new collage. So it's even got a little hand there saying, hey, tap there. So I'll do that, but what I want to do is click on this, and I want to add some photos. So I can add photos from the library. So there's my camera roll. I can go in there, and there's all my little pictures. That's pretty cool, but one thing I really like is I can do something else. Check this out. I can add photos from Facebook. Now that is awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some photos from Facebook, specifically these pictures that say golden arrow. I shot this for digital photography one-on-one, these images. So I want to use those to create my collage. So I'm just going to click all of these to bring them in. So there they are. I'll hit done, and it's going to import all those and just sort of stick them on the stage. Now the neat thing is now I can go and do a minority report kind of thing. I can just move those around. I can twist, I can make them larger. If I don't want this, I can flick it off. There it goes. Shwing. And I can just make these go off the page. Now if I want to bring something back, I can just click this and there it is. Comes right back. I can zoom this around. If I want this picture here to come to the top, I can just click on it and there it is. It's right at the top. And I can start making this collage exactly the way I want to make it. So I'll bring that one up to the top. And you can see how easy this is. So I'll just make this really quick. I'm not going to spend any time on it because I just want to get this done so you can see how awesome this app is. So I'll just get rid of all these guys here. All right, there we have it. We've got a little collage there. It's not special, but you get the idea. Now, what I want to do next is I want to share this. And to share it, I can click this right here, and up comes a little menu, and I can share that on Facebook, on Twitter, email, or I can save it to the library. It does everything exactly as you would expect it to do. But there's even more that you can do with this app. Let's pretend I want to take this and convert it to black and white. Well, if I double click on there, I have an editor. So I can add some effects. I can go in here and I can say, I want to enhance this, and it'll do that. I want to say, I want to make it a daydream or indiglow. There's all these different things you can do, even do a negative. I can make that code red. So I like that code red. So I'll say apply, and then I'll say save, and check it out. Now my photo is totally different. If I want to take this one here, bring it to the front, I'll double click it, and I will say, you know what, I want to make this a negative. There it is, apply, save. Now I've done that. So you can do all kinds of things. Another thing that you can do is you can click on the background. So I'll just double click on the background here. Actually, I just push and hold that. And then when I do that, what happens is you get all these different background options. So I can click this, and now I've got some apples. I can go in there, change background. I can make it this blue kind of whatever. So you got all different types of background that ship with this. And then once again, when you're done, you can share that with friends and family just by clicking that share button. And then you can save it to library, email it, send it out to Twitter or Facebook. It's really awesome. Well, that's Collage, and you can see why I love it so much. It's just a lot of fun playing around with those pictures and being able to interface with Facebook and share with friends and family. It's just a really cool app. So check it out. It's free, so why not download it and start using it? Well, thanks again for joining me this week. Remember, if you have an iPad app that you think is awesome or you have questions about it, send me your suggestions to AskMark@Adorama.com, and I might just use your iPad app suggestion on an upcoming episode.
This episode is brought to you by Adorama TV. Visit the Adorama Learning Center where you'll find photography tips and techniques, links to the gear used in this episode, and related videos. For all the latest photography, video, and computer gear, visit Adorama.com. And the next time you're in New York City, visit our store located on 18th Street between 5th and 6th Avenue.